And there's the bell.
The anticipation is over. We're underway here, and I got to tell you, there's no better way to settle a score than mano a mano inside a WWE ring.
Just making his presence felt there. Damage inflicted with a snapmare. Can't wake up from that one.
No kidding, that snapmare was especially hard.
Here's somebody who's willing to do just about anything to get to the top. I like it. That's the way it should be.
You know, we used to say Daniel Bryan was one of the most humble superstars that WWE has ever seen. But as his stock has risen, he's become an altogether different kind of competitor. This is a man who now feels there is no one he can't get the better of in the ring. The Flying Goat wrestles with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Looking to be in great physical condition here, almost impervious to pain. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing. You know, Michael, whatever questions people may have about Daniel Bryan, nobody has ever...
That was a blatant disregard for the rules, guys. This will surely be a true mano-a-mano test. It's amazing. For more than 50 years, men and women have entered this ring all in the name of greatness to see who is truly the best. I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time.
The ref gets absolutely flattened.
What hasn't been said already? Everybody's talking the unbelievable potential we're witnessing here. Let's just sit back and enjoy.
Back where it belongs. Inside the ring.
Look at that. He ended up on the short end of the stick in that exchange.
He's in big trouble.
The pile driver slams that neck into the mat. Might need a doctor here.
Yeah, that looks like what I did to Andy Kaufman years ago. It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one.
You have to give credit to these great fans in Cleveland. I'm told tickets to this event sold out in record time. Oh boy, I think the referee is out of it. Man, you can hear that. It's awful.
No kidding. How much more can he...
And into the cover. And the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this. The ref's out.
What a maneuver.
Man, that was awesome.
And the shoulders up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters.
Oh, and there goes the ref. The official is out of it. We're looking at complete domination here. Looking for the win. And that's the sound of rolling thunder.
That might have just been my stomach. 1, 2, 3. What a win. Man, he's got to feel great. Well, I don't know how you can pick. That match wasn't. Oh, that was a match for the record.
Based on the electricity that's traveling through this arena and decibel level of the crowd, I think it's safe to say the roof of this building just might blow off.
This one-on-one battle is underway, and you can cut the tension with a knife. Many pundits still believe there's no better way to settle a score than 2 people getting in that ring and fighting.
3.
Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high. Well, we can think back on some of the major moments of Daniel Bryan's career, and King, who can ever forget the way he won his first WWE heavyweight title?
Oh, yeah, it was under the wildest of circumstances, Michael. Daniel cashing in his Money in the Bank contract in 2011 to take the title off, of all people, Big Show. I mean, you talk about David versus Goliath. I think Show's head is bigger than Daniel's entire body. Of course, it didn't hurt that the Giant was completely incapacitated at the time.
Barely any damage has been inflicted so far, but this one's not over yet. Back between the ropes. Daniel Bryan's pin of Big Show for the World Heavyweight Championship has always been viewed as controversial by some. After all, it was the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, who had already flattened Show and knocked him out cold. All Daniel had to do was pin an unconscious man. Some called the move gutless, some smart. That's what Money in the Bank is all about. Opportunity. Sometimes the best offense is a great defense, and that's exactly what we're seeing here.
Oh boy, I think the referee is out of it.
Look at that move. This crowd's going nuts, King.
Yeah, for this crowd, that's not a long
Covers. That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime. You know, you can call Daniel Bryan's first heavyweight championship gutless if... But the fact is that he earned that Money in the Bank contract, and that it was his right to cash it in any way he wanted. He saw his chance, he took it, and it's always going to be one of the most memorable moments of his life.
A superstar gets a certain feeling when he knows there's a strong possibility he may exit the match in a completely different condition than he entered. That's not exactly a comforting thought when it's your career. I assure you, that hurts.
The shoulders are down.
It'll be interesting to see who becomes the alpha male early in the contest.
Yeah, the fight is on for dominance. You know, for a performer who's earned a reputation as being a vegetarian superstar, it's pretty ironic that one of Daniel Bryan's best finishing moves is the cattle mutilation. But let me tell you, Daniel uses that hold to devastating effect. I've seen him bend opponents in half with it. They can't see now.
Hope the other eye works. Brutal eye poke there.
Man, he must have learned that from Mo of the Three Stooges.
Avoids the impact there.
A brutal breaker.
Brutal? You've got to be kidding me. That should finish him.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
You know, the pressure the cattle mutilation finisher puts on the shoulder blades is absolutely incredible. Daniel will fold you up like a taco shell. Your shoulders are just practically